Ryan Clark alongside as he is every Monday night. Hey, he didn't play defense, man. It's not.
No,
It's not his fault. Not his fault. The Colts defense couldn't get off the field. The main focus of your tape tonight is going to be on what Purdy did.
Yeah.
But first, I'm interested in what you saw tonight from Phillip Rivers.
First off, two things. Phillip Rivers is a Hall of Famer.
Okay.
And number two, if he ever decides that he doesn't want to coach high school ball, he can be a head coach in the NFL whenever he wants to. He's a leader of men. But more importantly, I was so skeptical when he decided to come back because I thought about me 5 years after football. I thought about myself at 44. That's not Phillip Rivers. That sort of will, that understanding of offensive play, being able to anticipate what the defense is giving you, but the ability to inspire, the ability to raise the level of the people around you. When I talked to Zaire Franklin before the game, he said Daniel Jones had done so much for this team and he's still around. But if anybody else had to come here and replace him, it could only be somebody like Phillip Rivers. And that's not based on what that man did in 2008 or what that man did in 2010. That's based on who Phillip Rivers is today. And those kids he talked about that he's in charge of as a head coach in high school.
How lucky are they?
Maybe last week they could have been a little bit skeptical and say, you know what? Coach just went out there and did it. He wasn't scared. This week they can say Coach went out and he excelled. Coach gave his team an opportunity to win.
Wisdom and perspective of an old man and still the ability to play it with younger men.
Man.
Really impressive. The stage, though, tonight belonged to Brock Purdy, who had a 5-touchdown game. What most impressed you about his performance?
The thing is, the way that Brock Purdy understands what Kyle Shanahan wants him to do, yet can still improvise on top of it and make plays. He's just such a daring thrower of the football. Here you're going to see him use both of his top targets. We're going to get George Kittle, and he's going to run up the field on the corner, and we're going to get Christian McCaffrey to the flat. Now, Brock Purdy's going to get out, and he's going to boot, which is going to get him outside the pocket, and they'll be working on the deep safety here, Cam Bynum. Now, as you watch the play start, it's going to be a great job by the Indianapolis Colts because they're playing a cloud coverage which matches up perfectly with everything. When you get to this point, if you're Brock Purdy, you see right now that George Kittle is covered. He's basically bracketed inside and out. George and Brock have such a telepathy in the way that they play that he's going to work here and he's going to settle within the zone and watch Brock Purdy find him and hit him with the ball while he's rolling out. George Kittle comes back to the football to be quarterback friendly and catches it in between Bynum and Nick Cross. Now, this right here is just perfect diagramming and schematics by Kyle Shanahan and execution by Christian McCaffrey, the outside wide receiver Jennings, and Brock Purdy. We're going to get up the field here, and Christian McCaffrey's going to work up and to the out. The two people that we need to focus on is here, the corner, who's going to be playing cloud, and the inside hook defender, who will be working inside out on Christian McCaffrey. Now, as the play starts, you see it again. It's going to be red too. So the corner on the outside needs to have vision to Christian McCaffrey. If we pause it right here, the corner, if he was paying attention, he'd be looking inside to Christian McCaffrey, and he'd be able to fall off, understanding that the hook defender isn't going to get whiffed. He continues to go up the football field with the wide receiver, which is going to give Christian McCaffrey all the room that he needs to get out here, and it's going to be a perfect throw on time by Brock Purdy.
I mean,
this right here, though, Scott, is Kyle Shanahan and Brock Purdy having a perfect understanding of what they want to do, but also how they want to attack whatever defense they were getting from Lou Anarumo in the red zone, which he knew would be red too because of all the injuries at the corner position.
I'm going to save this question for next week in Atlanta because it has to do with who you like best in the NFC. We're going to see the Rams. You got Seattle in the mix, but we've also got this San Francisco team who could very well be the 1 seed. By the time I see you in Atlanta, we will have had Christmas. Please send my love to your beautiful family and
Merry
enjoy
Christmas,
Christmas
man.
with
Thank
your
you
family.
so much, brother. Same to you.
My guy, Ryan
Yes, sir.
Clark.